Hook came right behind it with the left hand and caught Bartholomew right on the side of the head. Bartholomew's legs still look there, but he's a step behind Frank Martin at all times.
So Frank Martin breaking through in the fourth round. And there it is! Mamma mia! One hitter!
Now, February, we have an astonishing card between Mario Barrios and Ryan Garcia. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about the undercard of this fight. Frank Martin versus Nahir Albright is going to probably take fight of the night behind Ryan Garcia and Mario Barrios, because Frank Martin, a powerful puncher, insanely talented, and when he gets in front of Nahir Albright, he's going to knock this man lights out. Literally, it's going to be one of the craziest knockouts of that night if Mario Barrios doesn't put Ryan Garcia out cold. Now, to give a quick fight analysis, looking at the styles of Frank Martin, he's with Derek James, so he fights like Errol Spence, the old Anthony Joshua, all of those guys, tight constricted guard, chin tucked and all of that nice, a real fundamental like 80s 90s boxer, where he's not gonna have too many openings because how constricted his guard is. And then Nahir Albright is like the opposite of that, where he's like, his arms are kind of loose, his punches are wide looping shots, and it's easy to counter him if you're Frank Martin, shooting straight jabs, straight hooks, straight uppercuts, and have a very constricted form. I don't know how to say it, but there's very little openings in the guard of Frank Martin, and it's going to show that on the night of the fight. I feel as if first round, Frank Martin's going to come out and start to try to fill out what Nahir Albright's about. And Nahir Albright, he's just going to start warming up. But rounds 2, 3 to 4 is when things are going to start to amp out. They got that warm up. They started to fill each other out. They're throwing in punches, seeing what lands, seeing what doesn't. And Frank Martin's going to start to find his jab around in the 3rd and 4th rounds, where he's feeling that Nahir Albright is a tall fighter, harder to touch, but not that easy to get through. And he's going to start to work his footwork, try to jab and pull around the guard of Nahir Albright and throw a hook, maybe throw a cross. But he's going to start to work at that footwork, making Nahir Albright go in circles round and round and tire him out. And then 5th, 6th, 7th rounds is when Frank Martin's really going to amp it up. He's going to start dodging and countering a lot more, slipping the shots of Nahir Albright, because Nahir is going to be throwing very wide looping shots, and he's not going to really be able to land on Frank Martin when Frank Martin's putting in that head movement, dodging and weaving out of the way of all his shots, all of his power shots. And then especially when he starts to do strict counters, quick counters on Nahir Albright, and really break him down for the 9th, 10th, and 11th rounds, when I think this fight's going to end between the 9th and the 11th round. I feel as if Frank Martin's going to find his knockout shot, his power shot, that really damages Nahir Albright, and he's going to repeatedly land that shot over and over and over. And I feel as if the knockout's going to be through a jab and then a massive hook coming from his left hand. He's an orthodox, and he's going to put Nahir Albright down one time, right? Nahir's going to get back up after the 10 count, and then he's going to put him down for a second time. And I believe it's going to end there. but chances might be he gets up for a third time last round and he's put out in like the 10th or 11th. But that's my whole view of this fight. Frank Martin by knockout, complete lights out cold, and we'll see what comes from this.